Obviously, it's speed, but everybody equates that at the moment. My little thingy on the PC is just going to go a little bit quicker, and maybe I can watch a Netflix movie. What people don't understand, and you can equate it to the period when the internet was born, and everybody just had a corporate web page, and it was like a yellow pages, electronic yellow pages. But it's the network effect that this brings, which is going to bring the real value in the longer term. We are building a smart city without people really knowing it. In a year from now, the inner ring road of Joburg will be done. Within 2 months, I can set up a CCTV network across Joburg, integrated. We go past every traffic light. So the troubles that we had today, we can have an integrated traffic light system. And everybody imagines, oh no, that is sort of 10 years from now. The change is really exponential that we're going to encounter because of this. And obviously then there's your home entertainment, the speed and all of that sort of stuff, the home working, etc. But that you can sort of equate to today's experiences. But those new smart city, Internet of Things stuff is going to hit us without us knowing. If you project 10 years back, what did things look like? The speed was really low. You just used your phone, you texted. If you look at where we are today, and that change is exponential, and that will really bring that all to bear. And I think it's important for our economy to do this as well, because we've sort of been behind the rest of the world in speed and in cost. And we didn't have cable as sort of an interim technology like you did in Europe and the States. So for us, it's really vital to invest in infrastructure here. The amount of jobs we create is fantastic. You know, we have like 4,000 guys with picks in their hands every day. It's menial labor, but it feeds 4,000 families out there today. So the guys believe in that. But if I can lever fiber to the home and fiber services over the metropolitans, where 65% of the economic activity happens, that should really make a big difference. You know, we use a lot of contractors, small contractors to do the digging, etc. So we do a lot of those sort of giving them business management skills because they always tend to find themselves in a cash flow problem and just don't understand business principles. So we do all of that sort of stuff. But that doesn't have maybe, you know, that works, let's say, at a 4,000, 5,000 type of level, where if the real impact that we have is by just pushing the whole industry forward, which pushes the country forward. Having a blank sheet of paper is actually one of the big advantages you sometimes have. If you look at the telecom market, traditionally the telecoms operators had a defensive moat in their licenses. They had either a monopoly in the fixed line market or a duopoly, or now I don't know what you call it, a duopoly or whatever the case may be, because of license that defended your position. And therefore, they are more process-orientated than, okay, I'll put the product out there and the customer will now engage when they have a need. But I think today's modern-day customer really is bombarded with corporate, corporate sort of classic behavior. And there's always an opportunity for somebody to try and change things the other way around. And that creates agility. It gives you agility. It creates differentiation. And you can behave differently. Hopefully in 5 years' time, if we're as big as they are, then I would hope that it is still upside down. But obviously size comes with its problems. Clearly we don't have a legacy in terms of pricing or products, etc., which you now need to accommodate in whatever new you do without cannibalizing your whole traditional market that you had. But yeah, I think they've got big pockets. For sure, they've got big pockets, and that's an advantage. But I think, to be honest, in this marketplace, it's more advantageous to be nimble and to have a blank sheet of paper rather than to have size.